Hello, everyone. News Channel 3, Chief Meteorologist Keith Thompson here with a Facebook Live update on this Wednesday night. We made it hump day, and I'm running a little tardy even by my standards, which you know is really bad. Had a bit of a difficult time getting on, but I'm not going to blame technology for that. Thanks for hanging with me and for being patient. Appreciate it very much for this YouTube and Facebook Live update. You see what we have there on the slate. And again, as folks come into the room, I'll just say thanks for being here. I appreciate it very much. And I hope that you're having a great night. And if you're looking for something to be happy about, which hopefully you have plenty, we made it past hump day, right? We're at Thursday, so we just have to knock out 2 more weekdays, and then we have another weekend. And the weekend weather, by the way, is looking pretty good. That's something else to be happy about. Ken, hello to you. And Gwen, good evening. Thank you so much for joining in on this Facebook Live. Wow, what a difference a day makes. You know, that's a trite saying, but in this particular case, it is literally true. Because last night at this time, it was partly cloudy. We were talking about the smoky haze from those fires in Canada, and it was very warm. And now we've got rain. It's been damp and dreary today, and it is much cooler. In some cases, today has been 25 or more degrees cooler. So yeah, what a difference a day makes. The OC is in the house, Coopersville. Thanks to Chris. Always good to see you, Cheryl. Hello, same to you. Oh, I'm so sorry there, Keith and Melissa. Our thoughts and prayers are with you. 98. Thinking of you and your family for sure. Glenn, hello to you in Headland, Alabama. Your vegetable garden is rejoicing, Jen. And so are yards everywhere, right? With the rain. Rain smells wonderful in cold water. Need some sunshine for your son's wedding on Saturday. I think we can accommodate there. Jeanette, thanks for that. I appreciate it very much. I hope that all goes well as the wedding bells ring for your son. That's very nice. Sherry, hello to you in Hastings. Thanks for the thanks. And Joanne, hello to you. Sorry, by the way, that I missed yesterday. I was preparing, getting things ready for the Where Are They Now piece that I did today. And just so you know, it's like, why did you have to take it last night away? Well, I learned sort of late in the game, like with 2 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, that the story that I thought would originally air for the first time this evening at 5:30, News Channel 3 live at 5:30 Wednesday, was actually going to air first on News Channel 3 Wednesday morning. So I had to sort of move things up on my schedule. And in order to do that, I wasn't able to be with you last night. So I apologize for that. Eli is here. Hello to you, Eli. And Chris, hello to you as well. I was looking at the website there because I might be off. In fact, I think I will be a week from Friday. So I don't know what you got going on the calendar on that one at the Speedway. But if you do have something going on, I might be able to make that one. Timmy, hello to you in Battle Creek. Yeah, those temps did fall, Joanne. You're right. With the rain coming down. Jesse is here from the Berg. Jennifer in Kalamazoo. The Growlers game on Saturday. The weather should be perfect. Should be wonderful. Courtney, hello to you in Marshall. And Carla, thank you so much. Like I said, sorry that I had to miss last night. Elisa, 2 more half days and you can put your vest and your stop sign away for the summer. You might be wet in the morning, Elisa. You might be wet in the morning. Oh, Matthew going to MIS on Sunday. We're going to have to cross our fingers. I think the race probably is going to be able to get in, but late in the afternoon, there could be some thunderstorms moving through. Probably at 1 o'clock. If it's a 1 o'clock race start time or 1:30-ish, I think we're going to be looking good. If they don't start till 2 or 3, I can't remember what the start time is there. Might be a little bit of a different story. A little bit jealous there, Matthew. I was there 2 years ago, maybe 3. It's when Kevin Harvick won. One of the last times that he won. He actually won the next week. And then I think went on to retire. I think it was his last year. So, Matthew, thanks for that. These temps, you're going to love them. Keith and Melissa, you're right. Ryan Jackson, hello to you. You got rain going on right now. Steve and Martin, nice rain for the crops. And thanks on the 75th anniversary for the station. Oh, you got to be kidding me. The sprint cars. I really wanted to see the midgets race, but sprint cars. Okay, Friday the 13th. I know you think I'm kidding, but I'm not. Kenny, hello to you. And raining pretty good in Decatur. Lisa, thanks for that report. You're going to MIS on Sunday too, Cynthia. So like I said, we're going to cross fingers that they'll be able to get the race in. I'm going to have to move things up on my own here a little bit because I was so late in getting here, and I apologize for that. So here's what we got going on. Love a rainy night. I don't know, you boomers out there, if you remember Eddie Rabbit. Little known fact, back in my college days, early days there, oh my gosh, 45, a long time ago. More than that. Trying to think. Anyway, yeah, I was actually a country music DJ for a while, and that's when a guy named Eddie Rabbit was popular, and that was his song, or one of them. So damp at the bus stop tomorrow. At least I wish I had some better news, but I think there's going to be some showers. We're going to go hour by hour with that one. Sunshine on the way as our temps will stay comfy through the weekend. Check out this scene here. Gotta love it. This is live. Now I say soggy South Beach because you can see the tire marks that are left behind by that ATV there. And if you're walking out there on the sand on the beach there in South Haven, it's sticking to your shoes because of the rain. Although it has been fairly dry out there lately, it looks like the pier might still be a little bit damp. But how about that golden sky? Beautiful shot there. Thanks to the city of South Haven. Let's move on to our bus stop weather. Good evening to you. It's Sean in Portage. Always good to see you. And thanks for coming up and introducing yourself there at the tornado anniversary, because now I've got a face to put with a name. Christina, what's the forecast for Allen looking like tomorrow around noon? A water balloon fight. Oh, you need rain, though, right? For Allegan's last day of school. Likely dry. I think it'll be dry by noon. Our bus stop forecast off to school, though, I do think it's going to be damp. Especially, I'm going to draw a line, if you will, think of this, from Lansing to South Haven, let's say. All right, Lansing to South Haven. Everybody southeast of that line, I think, will probably be seeing some showers in the morning. Northwest of that line, especially if you get north of I-96, Shennis Joe, I haven't seen you yet, but I know in Pearson, probably dry. But I'll take care of that when we go hour by hour. But our temps are going to be right around 60 degrees, so maybe a sweater to go with that umbrella. But coming home, really nice. We're going to see some clearing, so we'll call it a mix of sun and clouds, and mid-70s. And dew points down a little bit, too. Vicksburg in the house. Karen, thanks for being here. I appreciate it. So, Christine, I think you'll be all right out there for the water balloon. But, you know, if it's raining, who cares, right? It's probably going to be muddy, though, if you're having it in some kind of a field just from the wet day that we had today. Mikey, happy hump day to you, too. Thanks very much. Night of Destruction Saturday. I'll have to check on that one. I think I can, to be honest with you. I just am more about, I'd rather see the midget car, not the midget cars, the sprint cars, rather than the Night of Destruction. But okay. That's right, Jen. Eddie Rabbit in the house. Come on. I mean, where else on a weather update on Facebook are you going to hear about Eddie Rabbit? But come on, if you love a rainy night, you're going to love tonight. Ethan, hello to you. No damp, but not freezing. That is for sure, Joanne. Kim, hello to you from BC. Dawn's here. Sherry, thanks so much from Belleville. Represent the east side of the state. Love it. Thank you so much. All right, here's the rain. And by the way, Sherry, you're going to have some of those showers over there on the east side as well. We're not just hogging them over here on the west side. Let me shrink this back just a little bit. I always do the wrong button. There it is. So there's the rain that's going on right now. Now, I want you to think about that line. I probably should redraw it. Let's go Ionia to South Haven, okay? So Allegan and Hastings included in that. But north of I-96, not. So that's live Doppler radar right now. This is live. I'm going to zoom out and put it into motion. And you see what we got going on. It's a rain train, if you will, that's going all the way down from Illinois. It actually extends beyond that. Oh, that surge of moisture going all the way up through West Michigan, through mid-Michigan, and through the thumb, going over to the east part of the state, even moving into the Detroit suburbs as well. Sherry, Belleville, looking at you. Jesse, all the goats say hello. Hello to the goats. They remember me out there. So, Jesse, thanks for that. Shannon, hello to you. Wasn't so bad outside today. We did need some rain, that's for sure. Okay, I might actually be off on the first. Hard part for me there, Chris, is those Friday nights. So, okay, I'll take a look at that. Honestly, I think I might be off the first. I really think that I am. So I'm definitely going to be out there for that too. But I will let you know. Join me again tomorrow. I know you'll be here with little Eli tomorrow, and I'll have some firmed up plans because it'll be Thursday to let you know about Saturday's Night of Destruction and the following Friday for sprint cars. All right, there's our live Doppler radar. Let me show you how this is going to go as we go hour by hour. We're starting in the last hour. Let's get it up to midnight here. Now, our model here is showing that not only we're going to see some rain, but the rain's really going to pick up in intensity in that line from Lansing to Kalamazoo to Dowagiac southeast. You can see where the oranges and reds are, right? Kalamazoo, Battle Creek, Charlotte, Lansing, Marshall, Albion, Coldwater, Sturgis, Three Rivers, all included in that, okay? Could be some thunderstorms. Wouldn't be surprised at all to hear some thunder going on there. And there could be some pockets of heavier rain. You know, we are still, I believe, I haven't looked at the update in the last couple of hours, but I know as of late this afternoon, early this evening, we're still in the marginal risk area for severe storms from the SPC. I don't think that's going to materialize, but remember, that's a level 1 out of 5. That's a low risk. I do think, though, that we'll have those pockets of heavy rain. Like I said, Lansing to Kalamazoo to Dowagiac southeast, I think is where we will probably see some showers and maybe some thunderstorms there. MIS, I got a third person here at MIS. Greg, I know you're going there. You're going there in the morning. Nice weather at the track. It'll be better in the afternoon than in the morning. It might take a little while. It might be a little frustrating, but you got to just tell yourself, this is Thursday. We got some time. But, you know, if you're camping out there, and I think you are, it's going to be wet. Friday will dry things out just a little bit, but, you know, it's going to be a little bit wet, a little bit soppy, a little bit maybe even muddy, depending on where you're camping out there, Greg. Oh, I'm so sorry there, Jesse. I will think about you guys there. I know that is sad because I know that you have a tie with them. Carol, hello to you in Sturgis. Thanks so much. Got some rain going on there. Might hear some thunder later on tonight. Timmy, what time's it going to clear up in the morning? Let's move on our hour by hour. I will, Chris. I promise you. I'm not going to just all of a sudden show up and nobody even knew. I promise that I will let you know. All right, so let's go from midnight tonight through tomorrow morning. And you see what I mean about that line. If you go Lansing to Kalamazoo to Dowagiac and southeast, I think I'm redrawing that every time I talk. That's where it's going to stay a little bit damp. So if you're going to MIS tomorrow, you know, it's probably going to be damp. In fact, these showers are going to sort of be sticking around, I think, through the day. I don't know why, what possessed me whenever I set this up to stop the clock running at 8:30. But basically until about noon, I think Marshall and Albion and Coldwater and Jackson and Brooklyn, the Irish Hills, back to Sturgis, and northern Indiana, I think we're going to continue to see some off and on showers. But by afternoon tomorrow, I think everybody in West Michigan, as you can see here, even at 8:39 in the morning, South Haven, Allegan, Ionia, Grand Rapids, Holland North, I think we'll see some sun. I think everybody gets into the act tomorrow afternoon. That'll be good. We're trending towards sunshine. It was just going to take longer for some folks to get there than others. Greg, you're in the infield Monday morning. I hope you survive. I've been in the infield there before for race day at MIS, but I was not there at night or overnight. So I was just actually walking through. This is a long time ago. I was parked on the other side of it. Would be turn 3. And at that time, I don't know how it is now, but, you know, they opened the track for a little bit and you would walk across. We were sitting over in turn 1, I believe, walk across, right, the backstretch there right before turn 3, I think is where they opened the gate. We walked across the infield, across turn 1 to get to the seats. And so you had to go through the infield. That was an interesting scene. That was on race day. That was on the morning, the Sunday morning of race day. That was so long ago. All right, we're in the low to mid 60s right now, area-wide with some 50s in South Haven and Benton Harbor. You see what we got going on there. Jeanette, gasoline prices will be high in Coldwater for race fans headed east to MIS, I'm sure. April, good evening to you. Being in the infield at Hartford Motor Speedway. All right. I'm going to be ready for it. You know, I'm going to be ready for it. I told you I want to run the 3-car. I want to get the 3-car going out there in the demolition, not in the demolition derby, in the Enduro. You know, and because, you know, I'm just like every other male, and I think I can do that. You know, I think, I can do that. 24-hour temp compared to yesterday, 24-hour temp change. We're down 17 degrees in Kalamazoo. You see the numbers. I look at South Haven and Benton Harbor. It's sort of gaudy there, down 25 to almost 30 degrees from this time yesterday. That's not only because of the rain and the lack of sunshine, but we do have some cooler air that's also moving in here. How long is it going to stick around? Let's go with the 7-day forecast. There you see the morning showers tomorrow, and then we're going to be trending toward the sun in the afternoon. Mix of sun and clouds on Friday. Saturday looking good. Sunday, for the most part, looking good, but by late in the day, that's where we got the big hold on just a minute. And we got a couple of days to fine tune that to give you more of an idea. And so, like I said, for the race at MIS, hopefully they'll be able to get that in before any showers or storms move in. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday next week are looking good. And as Keith and Melissa said, look at those temperatures on the 7-day. God, I love them. Highs in the 70s and lows in the 50s. Oh, yeah. There are lots of folks that are taking a steam bath right now with summer heat, and they would love to see those temperatures. Love to see those temperatures. There you are, Keith and Melissa, right. Dan, Chief Dan is in the house. Dan, good to see you. Appreciate it very much. You have 3 Enduros. All right, I'm going to have to figure out how to arrange for a Saturn or a, what is it? I heard those Ford Escorts are pretty good for those, right? And we'll run the 3-car. I'll get some spray paint, paint a 3 on the side. I am with you on that, Syed. No, I prefer not to have severe weather. Let's get some rain without it. Seth, still pouring in Sturgis. Yeah, you're going to continue to hear the rain overnight. Hey, if you'd like to listen to the rain, at night, it's a good night. It's a good night to do that. I would agree with you, Joanne. These temps are pretty much perfect. Pretty much perfect. All right, Strawberry Festival in Hartford. All these reasons to go to Hartford, Chris. I love me some strawberries too. Thanks for the reminder on that. Oh, Jesse. Okay, I'll have to remember that too. For Acorn Farms, big supporter for Acorn, you know that. All right, I'm going to skate on out of here, everybody. It's 9:35, 25 minutes. I'll be live on ARC West Michigan. In an hour 25, I'll be live on the mothership. That's News Channel 3. But you sort of got the inside track here. By the way, if you're wondering how much rainfall, could be a little bit heavy overnight. I mean, our model here is suggesting that we could end up with 3/4 of an inch, maybe an inch of rain with some heavier stuff that's coming down overnight. So it's going to be a soaker, I think, overnight. That means tomorrow morning at the bus stop. Oh, my gosh. Yeah, you know what? The NAM model is going with more than an inch. So I think we have some big rain that's coming up here for some, not for everybody. Like I said, if you're close to I-96, I don't think it's going to be as much. But the closer you are to I-94 and southward, then, yeah, I think it's going to be quite a soaker. Quite a soaker. Mikey, thanks for the thanks. I do appreciate that very much, as always. So I'm live at 10, live at 11. Don't forget, I'm on Facebook, WWMT's Keith Thompson. I'm going to assume that everybody in the room here is already there, but if you're not, get there. Give me a like or a follow as well on Twitter, Instagram, Threads, and YouTube, at Weatherman Keith. The @ sign of Weatherman Keith, all lowercase, all one word. Tim, thanks for that. I appreciate it. Hope you're safe too. And thank you, Joanne. I don't think so. It might be a little noisy, but of course we're going to monitor that. But I do think there could be some heavy rain, Joanne. We could use some. We definitely could use some rain. What's it going to be like in GR around 5 p.m. tomorrow, Brenda? Good. You're good to go. Looking good. Oh, you're leaving for Florida. A little bit jealous there. But, you're leaving for the heat. Look at these temperatures, Brenda. This is what you're leaving, right? You're leaving the temperatures that you would like to see on your thermostat when you leave the house. And what you're looking at there with our highs are their lows. So, but have a good trip, and I hope you enjoy it. Jen, I will enjoy this rainy night. I hope you will as well. And thanks for giving some love to my Eddie Rabbit references. Jeff Porter is here in the morning, 4:30 to 9 with live weather updates. He's got you again at noon. I'm back at 5:30, and 6. And we'll have another Facebook Live tomorrow night at 9 o'clock. I'm going to post, by the way, a link to my Barry Shanley story, by the way, if you missed it, so that you can catch up on that. If you're a longtime News Channel 3 viewer, Barry was the main evening anchor here from 86 to 97. So I worked with him for a few years. And it was great doing a Where Are They Now piece on Barry Shanley. I already got the next one ready to go, but I'll let you know who that is and what that's going to be. That'll be next Wednesday. We'll air that next Wednesday, part of our 75th birthday anniversary here from News Channel 3. Yeah, I know, Brenda. Whenever they said come to Florida in the month that starts with J, they meant January, not June or July, right? All right, Brenda, you have a good night. Jesse, we will. We'll think about everybody out there. I know it's going to be a tough day to do that. All right, good night, everybody. If I don't catch up with you tonight, I'll see you tomorrow. Let's get some good rest. Be careful on the roads tomorrow. It might be a little bit damp. And I'll catch up with you later. Thanks again for being here.